Ask an AI a hard question and it works alone, start to finish, by itself. There's a faster way. You don't make the model smarter, you give it a team. Start with one agent. An agent is a language model with two things: a workspace it reads and writes in, called its context window, and a set of tools it can call, like search. One agent, one workspace. Now give it a real job. What are the three best budget electric cars this year? That's dozens of searches, specs, prices, reviews, and one agent does them all in its single workspace, one after another. There's a better pattern: an orchestrator and workers. The orchestrator is a lead agent. It reads your question, builds a plan, and splits the job into pieces: one worker on prices, one on range, one on reviews. The single question fans out into many. Here's the key move: each worker gets its own workspace and its own tools, separate from the lead and from each other. They never crowd one context window. That separation lets the team cover far more ground than a lone agent could. And they run at the same time. The lead starts 3 to 5 workers in parallel instead of one by one, and each worker fires several tools at once. For complex questions, that cuts the time by up to 90%. How big should the team be? The lead is told to size it to the job. A simple fact needs one worker. A head-to-head comparison, 2 to 4. Deep research can spin up more than 10. Does the team actually win? On Anthropic's own research test, a lead model with worker models beat the same strong model working alone by 90%. But teamwork is expensive. A single agent already burns about 4 times the tokens of a normal chat. A full team, about 15 times. You pay for the speed in tokens. When the workers finish, their findings come back to the lead. Then one more specialist takes over, a citation agent. It reads every finding against the sources and pins each claim to where it came from. Scattered notes become one sourced answer. One catch: a workspace has a ceiling. Past about 200,000 tokens, the oldest content gets cut. So the lead writes its plan to memory. Even if the working context is trimmed, the strategy survives. That's one design. Others coordinate differently. In OpenAI's Agents Kit, agents pass work through handoffs. One agent calls a tool that transfers control to another, and the new agent takes over the whole conversation, seeing everything said so far. Wiring one up is small. You just give an agent a list of the others it's allowed to hand off to. A triage agent, for instance, can pass a question to billing or to refunds. And you get fine control over each handoff: a callback that runs the moment it fires, a filter that trims what the next agent sees, and a switch to turn the handoff on or off. A third style is Crew AI. It treats agents like a cast playing roles. Each one gets a role, a goal, and a backstory. A researcher, say, whose job is to find and summarize the latest news. The crew runs under a process. Sequential means each task's output feeds straight into the next. Hierarchical means a manager hands each task to whichever agent's role fits best. Then you bundle it all, the agents, their tasks, and the process, into a single crew and run it. 3 frameworks, 3 mechanics: a lead with workers, agents handing off, a crew with roles. Underneath, they're the same idea: specialize and delegate. Split the work, give each agent a narrow role, and merge the results. One big question, split by a lead, worked in parallel by specialists in their own workspaces, then merged into one sourced answer. That's a team of agents. Smarter together. See you next time.